Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks Diecast Restorations. So on the roundabout today, got a couple of classic Matchbox Lesnies, Mercedes Benz. I'm going to do these two Restos. One's a blue and one's a green. I already checked the big book. There's no variations. So you'll see a spot on the trunk of the green one, and I have a Tamiya Park green, and I was just kind of seeing if that's the right shade. So it's pretty close, so that's what I'm going to go with, I think, unless I decide to make it a little bit closer. And then the other one's a metallic blue. Let's take a look at it. This one's missing a pillar there, so I'll have to make that out. And the trunk opens on these, pretty cool. And this one's got some black paint on the window, so there's that. So I'm going to do 4 Restos, 2 metallic blue, and 2 green. And then one of these I'm going to do a custom. So I don't know what color. It's a really good classic looking car, so we'll see about that. So anyway, stay tuned for Operation Mercedes. Alright, here is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SE in the big book. And let's see if there's any variations, even though I already looked. Let's see here. There we go. Green body, blue body. So there you go. Not worth a lot of money. Issued in 1968. So about 55 years old. Alright, so stay tuned as I continue the process. Alright, here are all the parts to my Mercedes. So as you can see, these little things have a lot of moving pieces, and I do have to replace one pillar there, and that one's a little cracked. I think somebody maybe stepped on that, and then I need to do this one right here. Oh, now where is it? Right there. So 2 pillars. I'm going to have to reinforce them because that one right there is cracked. There's that, and then that one's missing. And then when I do the doors, I got to be very careful, since I have 2 different colors, to make sure I don't paint 2 of the same side the same color. So I have to come up with that. There's all the tires. Windows are in pretty good shape. Just gotta work on getting that black off. And then there's the door retaining springs. Axles. I do have one bent one right there. I have to sort that one out. And that's it. All the trunks came out with relative ease. Actually, the trunks are held in by that little tab on the window. That's the rear of the window. So anyway, all right, screw these or make a couple holes for a screw. I can only do one because the front I can do, but not the back. So I'll have to use glue to hold the back on. Anyway, all right. Let's get these into some stripper and keep on keeping on. Stick around. Alright, so here are my Mercedes. They have been primered for about 2 weeks. So just got back from my vacation, trying to get back into the swing of things. Had a really fun time. Went down to New Orleans for about 3 days and then caught a cruise to the Caribbean and Honduras, Belize, and Cozumel. So just got back on Monday. So anyway, good to be back. So 4 Restos and 1 custom is how I decided to do this. So alright, first set is going to be the metallic blue. And I had to be very careful to make sure the doors were right because I wouldn't want to paint 2 of the same doors, the same color. So anyway, alright, stick around. Alright, I am getting ready to assemble my ambulance fleet. Mercedes fleet. I guess I was thinking about the Mercedes ambulance and all the ambulances I did for Big C. So anyway, getting ready to put these together for Restos and one custom. All right, stick around. All right, before we take a look at the final reveal, let's see what I started with. Started with a couple factory Mercedes-Benz. All right, let's see where I ended up. All right, it is time for my reveal for my little Mercedes-Benz Resto fleet, or Fleet Resto. So these are the first two, the metallic blue. And a lot of these A-pillars were either cracked or missing. So I had to do my best to replace them and fix them. And a lot of these Mercedes, the hood ornament is missing. So it's one of those things that I really can't replicate because the little Mercedes logo is just so detailed in there. I can never do it. So anyway, here's my blue ones. Metallic blue. And as you know, the other ones are green. And there we go. And I went ahead and shined up the undercarriage with some Autosol. I can only thread one screw in there because the trunk is so small and narrow. So there's those two. And my custom, I'm really excited about. I think it came out really good. So let's take a look here. There we go. I decided to do it into a taxi. And just really simple and clean. Did paint the interior on this one brown. And painted the doors and the trunk black because they're already off, so it's easier to do that. And love the black and yellow combination. And I put a little light up there for people to know that it's a taxi coming down the road. So anyway, here they are. 3 Mercedes coming around the bend. You know, I love doing restos. That's my wheelhouse, and that's what I like doing, and that's why my channel is Matchbox Marks Diecast Restorations. But anyway, I do like to customize once in a while, especially when I do the invitationals in the community. I have no choice but to customize. So anyway, as long as I can keep doing restos, I will do it. And I've got several more coming down the pipeline, so I got boxes and boxes and boxes of old Lesney. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
That's all, folks.